friends, I bet you're all busy cooking, shopping, dressing, and going crazy. Anyway, so I am invited to a good Christmas get-together tomorrow, so obviously I think people expect me to cook an Indian dish. So I opted myself to cook dal and potatoes. And so I decided to show you what I'm going to cook. So what I'm making is, it's called hing potatoes or potato curry for simplicity. Let's go over the ingredients. My lovely pressure cooker. Again, you can use just a simple big pan, cover it, or you can get a little pressure cooker. This is my oldest pressure cooker, you know that, but I just love it. Alright, so I have 5 peeled and chopped potatoes, just regular potato, nothing fancy, cheap old potatoes. I have curry leaves, which you will have to buy from an Indian store. I have plants in my house which I got to protect in the winter. So these are my lovely, and they smell heavenly. They're just so good. This is called hing. Hing is in English called asafoetida. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Asafoetida, olive oil, 1 cut tomato. This is totally optional, but definitely you need tomato sauce. Any brand would be fine. And here's my spice rack. You love that. So out of all these, I'm going to be using salt, red chili powder, and methi seeds. Methi seeds, I think you have to go to the Indian store to get it. I don't know if regular stores carry it. Let's get started. First thing to do is 2 tablespoons of olive oil. My pan is nice and hot, my pressure cooker actually. So I, go by estimation like crazy. That's 1 tablespoon. That's 2 tablespoons. Please don't do that. Measure it. It'll make you feel better. It's a little bit warm already. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of methi seeds. And it's going to start to sizzle and start giving this beautiful aroma. So here we go. Watch it start sizzling. So you see it's getting, you don't want to burn it. So this is, it starts smelling really good. Now once it starts to smell, you want to add your curry leaves. So what I do is just pull them out of the stem. You look, it comes right off, and I throw them and it starts sizzling like crazy. Here we go. So sort of stay away, and you can cover it too. And now 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida here. This. And now I stir. You don't want to keep it too long, just like not even half a minute, like 20 seconds of all this, and you can add your potatoes. It's very easy dish, guys, very easy. Here goes your potatoes in it. The simplest dish gets ready in 15 minutes. Oh, it's smelling so good already. See, the key is the curry leaves and the hing. Hing is the asafoetida. That is the key to it. Now I stir it. Just like for a minute, I want to stir it so the potatoes get a little bit wet, but not too much. And then we add our tomato sauce and the tomatoes and some water, and it's ready to do. I have given 1 minute of just stirring the potatoes. I'm going to add my 1 big tomato in it. Again, tomato, if you don't have in the house, it's totally fine. As long as you have tomato sauce, which you always have, some canned stuff. I'm going to add 3/4 of tomato sauce. Yeah, that's 3/4. And I stir it. And all I need to add in this is not too many spices, just simple salt and red chili powder. So 1 teaspoon of salt, more or less to your taste, guys. And that's too much chili for you guys, right? Okay, I added 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder. Now another ingredient that I didn't show you, which we add at the end, is a little bit of yogurt. It's a little bit of garnish, but it gives an amazing flavor. But that's all after it's said and done and cooked. Now we are ready to add water. I have stirred the potatoes for 1.5 minutes. Now I'm ready to add water. So I'm gonna add 1 glass of water. Again guys, if it is just 3 potatoes, just add 1 glass of water, that's plenty. If it is 5 potatoes, you can add 2 glasses of water. It depends how big your potatoes are, but the general rule is the water should be above your potatoes, like ½ an inch above the settled potatoes. So you see there's water, and I have almost 2 glasses, but I'm not gonna add until I see how much I really need. Okay, a little more. Okay, so this is almost 2 glasses of water, guys, because the potatoes will absorb the water and they need it to cook. So I have added full 2 glasses of water to my 5 potatoes. The aim, as I said, is it should be fully covered in liquid or they'll dry out. You can add a little more, it's not gonna hurt, because you can always dry it out by overcooking. So watch, I'm gonna add a little bit more, and that's good enough. Now I'm gonna give it at least 20 minutes of cooking. It depends, some potatoes are so tender, they'll only take 10 minutes. So if you're not cooking in pressure cooker, you just wanna cover it, keep it on medium heat, and just check it. Every 10 minutes, just take a potato out, put it on a plate, and mash it. If it's fully soft mashed, it's done. If it's a little bit hard, please give it more time. These are not supposed to be crunchy. These are supposed to be extremely soft. So here we go. I'm gonna wait and give it like 15 minutes, and we'll come back and check. In the meantime, I have beaten some yogurt. It's like ½ a cup of yogurt. I've just beaten it. Plain white yogurt. You can use Greek yogurt. I've just used my Indian yogurt and smoothed it. 5-6 stems of cilantro, coriander, chopped it nice and clean. And these are my 2 garnishes. Let's open and see if it's done. Now, if I use a pressure cooker, it has to be fully, the steam has to be done, out, and ready to open. If you're just using a pan, just leave it 15 minutes, covered, medium heat, and you can check your potatoes. So I have to make sure the whistle. This is this. And, ooh, looks so nice. Nice and red. Before I do anything else, my first thing to do is check if my potatoes are fully mushy. So I'll take it out, 1 potato, and just sort of mash it. If it's fully mashed like this, it is done. If it doesn't, you are not done. Put it right back, and you gotta cook it some more. Okay, in this case, luckily it's done. I gave it 15 minutes. Again, guys, if you have to give 20 minutes, no problem. It depends on the potatoes. I'm gonna add, now I don't wanna add the yogurt when it's really hot, because it's gonna curdle. So I'm gonna leave it, just get the steam out for a couple of minutes, cool it off, and then I wanna add my yogurt. But at least I have opened and checked my potatoes are done. So we'll come back in 2 minutes when it's not steaming or burning hot, and then we add the yogurt, not before that. The yogurt that I talked about, now it's nice and cool and not steamy, so the yogurt's not gonna curdle. Here's the yogurt going. And you see, what yogurt does it is makes it really creamy and add a little more sour taste, which is a little different than the tomato sour taste. And now I add my cilantro. It gives amazing flavor. And we have a potato curry ready. Something different for the Christmas. You know, you'll have all the good American cooking, but a little different taste. All right, I'm gonna serve it in this nice bowl. And you all are welcome to come eat. Here we go. It smells really good. I wish you could all just smell it. I'm sure very soon the TVs are gonna make where you could smell the cooking. I'm waiting for that. My potato curry is ready for all of you to enjoy. Don't be boring, guys. For Christmas, Tarka everything. See you next time. Bye-bye.